It's dodgy.
Consciousness.
Consciousness. Yeah, someone's consciousness is dodgy. Yeah, someone is dodgy. I'm feeling dodginess. That's the first word that came to mind when I turned this on. Dodgy. Look it up. Look up the word. It's an English word. I'm talking like British. You heard the accent. Dodgy. Dodgy. Super dodgy. Someone is acting dodgy. Someone might be dodging something. Okay, are you guys dodging stuff? Left and right? Stop dodging. Stop being dodgy. Dodgy. Something about a tyrant. Ooh, I'm getting the chills. Judgment and the Hermit. Ooh, buddy. The Fool, the Hermit, and Judgment. There's a decision that is going to be made about some sort of connection, relationship, friendship, a institution of some kind. Because the Hierophant represents institutions. Justice, the world. So something is ending. There's some sort of karmic justice happening here. The Star and the Devil. Remember, every ending is a door to a fresh start. Justice and humility. Luck is on your side. The Lovers. Have a true partnership while maintaining your freedom. That's another thing, like the freedom. Boring. Oh, I get it now. So some of you could think that, or have in the past, you're realizing that relationships that, you know, like once the ether falls, the ether is like the honeymoon phase of a relationship, but it's really called the ether. Look it up. The ether starts to fall. Once the ether falls in a connection, whether that's a friendship, the excitement starts to die down. And then the truth is exposed, right? So we're experiencing that now in the age of Aquarius. We're at the very beginning, like the precipice, like the sun is coming around the, you know, the edge of the water up, right? It's rising. That's what I'm seeing in my head. There's something about the, okay, so the lesson here in relation to the Devil, the Lovers was on the bottom, and the Star, is that one of the lessons, one of the healing, the things that
she told me.
Okay. The thing that you're healing right now, you're learning from this experience, this current season in your life, is that the devil is.
I'm following.
Okay. Oh, so she's following you, or he's following you? Someone's stalking you? I'm so sorry. Call the police, you know, if they come to your home, your residence, if they won't leave you alone, that kind of thing. Some people, you have to just be strategic about how you get away from this person, especially if they're like that, because that means they're mentally ill. Mental illness, you know, you can actually heal from that, but when you're in a delusion, you're gonna stalk people. You know, you're kind of deluded, just sitting there watching somebody, following them around. Okay, anyway, back to what I was saying. So the lesson that you're learning here in this season is that love includes freedom. You can love somebody, you can be in a connection with someone, whether that's friendship or not, and you don't have to be all consuming, right? Like, your life doesn't disappear. You shouldn't disappear.
Are you from here?
For someone else. No, I'm from the heavens. If you're not from the heavens, that means you weren't made by God. I'm so sorry. Oh, excuse me. You guys might be including someone new in the family. There's like a child, like I'm seeing like an adoption. This is something that you've discussed in the past.
All right.
All right. Someone's gonna say all right. Okay. I don't know why that's coming up. Something about adoption, fostering. Basically, like I'm feeling the future that I'm seeing is a family or a group, right? An institution where they're changing things in relation to foster care, adoption, because unfortunately what we're experiencing now is corruption.
Liar.
Yeah, the liars. All the liars are running the foster system, the adoption system. Like you don't need to pay $50,000 for a child. The child needs a freaking home. That 50 grand, that $40,000 should have gone to the family, to the child. That $40,000 payment should be going into a trust for the child. So when they become 18, they have something that was saved for them. But no, that just doesn't happen. Instead, we literally steal from children by selling them to people that are adopting or even the foster care system. Most of these people are thieves. There's so many thieves in the foster care system. So many children that are adults now complaining. Anyway, I don't know why you might have been a product of the foster system or adoption or the CPS, Child Protective Services system, in the United States or in your home country, and I'm not feeling good things from that. Is all I'm trying to say. Okay, but the lesson you're learning is that attachment, healthy attachment is freedom, and I'm gonna leave it at that. Healthy attachment is freedom.
Angry.
Angry? Someone's angry. Okay. Maybe someone's angry because you're detaching from them. The Death and the Four of Wands. Yeah, so there's an ending in a romantic relationship here. We have the fourth horseman, Revelation 6, 7, 8, and the ark brought to Jerusalem, 2 Samuel 6. So you might have been engaged or promised, like there was a promise made to marry someone or to be with someone, and that sort of fantasy is dead. There's a death to that fantasy. There's a death to this situation that looked like at some point it may be headed to like a home, a community, a family growing. Oh, snap. Yeah, this was your Goliath, 7 of Wands. This person was always in opposition with you, 9 of Cups. You were constantly fighting. This is what I'm getting. You were constantly fighting for happiness. Constantly. David and Goliath, 1
Can you
Samuel
hear him?
17. Oh, I don't, but I think I'm picking up someone is crying. Someone has just been extremely depressed. 2 of Wands, feeling stuck at the crossroads. The Hanged Man, again under that, feeling stuck at the crossroads. Someone's mother, Hannah, mother of faith, that's 1 Samuel 1. Something about the 11th of the month and something about the mother, a mother figure praying over the son. So someone's mom prays over the son, and then we have the star here again. Okay.
Exactly.
Someone's going to get the courage to speak up and to like take action, and this is what's happening right now. I think that's why you might be breaking away from a partnership where they didn't allow you any freedom. You were fully controlled, like under their regime is what I'll call it. It's like someone that says, you can't go here, you can't do this, you can't do what I do, but I can do what I do. If that makes sense. I need to know where you are at all times. I need to know who your friends are, who you're talking to. I need to know where you're living. I need to control the circumstance. Okay. You have a very controlling person. I also think that
Lady of the night.
she's a lady of the night. Holy crap, she's probably a prostitute, because that's what the lady of the night means. This could be a prostitute. Lady of the night. That is crazy. This woman might prostitute herself. Either you know this is like a past behavior, or this is actually something this person still does. So they are prostituting themselves at night for either money, alcohol, jewelry, attention, vacations, like whatever it is that they are doing and receiving. They're receiving something in return for having sex, having intimacy with others, doing things at nighttime, right? Nehemiah rebuilding Jerusalem, Nehemiah 2:17 through 18. So, to rebuild this King of Cups energy, to rebuild as Nehemiah is doing, but rebuilding Jerusalem.
Large.
Large. I, I just heard the sentence large and in charge. Okay. So this ending is going to bring you into your power. You are finally learning this lesson that this person has been siphoning your energy and power. So if you don't feel like you have had, if you feel, okay, if you feel like one bad thing after another has occurred in your life, and that you're like, I have no control over anything, I feel completely out of control, it's just one bad thing, it's because of this person's energy. Yeah. The universe, Father God, closed you off from goodness. So all you were experiencing was the devil. People say like, oh, there's Satanist people out there that believe in the devil and they worship him. The only thing the devil offers is something physical. And most of the time, to obtain that physical thing that you're seeking or searching for, there are battles, just constant battles that you're needing to fight. Why? Because it's unnatural. If it was meant to be, like if it was a thing that was intended to be, you wouldn't have to fight so hard for it. I feel like, I don't know why this is popping out to me, but I feel like the person that you are in this relationship, this partnership, it reminds me of this.
Sleeping.
Sleeping. They're sleeping? Okay. People who wonder if the glass is half empty or half full miss the point. The glass is refillable. So this also comes down to forgiveness and recognizing you have to see people for who they are, who they really are. You can forgive them, which I think is you would be guided to forgive this person. But forgiveness doesn't mean access. King of Coin and Queen of Feathers with the Ace of Cups. Okay. Abigail the Peacemaker, 1 Samuel 25.
Absolutely not.
Absolutely not. So this person came off as if they were a constant peacemaker. Like when people go, okay, this is going to be something interesting. When people go into, okay, I've heard of stories and seen them on like crime shows where the serial killer or the narcissist or the psychopath, they were in the psychological field. So they worked in therapy, psychology, that kind of thing. Whenever a psychopath obtains this kind of knowledge, they now know how to abuse people more. Why? Because they know how the mind works. They know what triggers people. This person knows exactly what triggers you, and they by acting as if they are a peacemaker. Like they're doing good deeds, but they're really not. They're doing things that appear to be good deeds so they have leverage over someone. The only reason why they are with you is or they were entertaining you, maybe even willing to get married to you, is so that they could have leverage over you.
Come
And
here.
come here, yeah. This person's very demanding and controlling. And also so they could have leverage over your finances. So they could have leverage over what you were building.
Your hand.
Something about your hand. I don't know if you hurt your hand recently. You, I really feel like with this Four of Wands here that you asked this person to marry you with the Ace of Cups underneath. Samaritan woman at the well, John 4. With this Samaritan woman at the well, this reminds me that this person that you're dealing with is someone.
You don't understand.
Mm, you're constantly communicating to them, but unlike the Good Samaritan woman, this person never understands you. They always pretend or act like they don't understand, and that's a part of their game. That's a part of their manipulation. Is they pretend to have the inability to understand you. And instead of blaming themselves for this supposed inability to understand, they are blaming you for that inability to understand. Also, something about when it said the lady of the night coming to like, and this is the woman at the well. In the story, this Good Samaritan woman goes off, right? She sins, she's a sinner, but she goes off and preaches that the Lord, the Messiah, is here. He has come, he has finally arrived. She's in belief of what he's speaking of in regards to of the living water. The problem though is this feminine one part of the story is that she has to come in noon in like the hottest time of the day. She has to come when no one else is there because none of the other women or the other families want her around because she's considered an adulterer, which is interesting because we have the woman of the night. So this adulterous feminine or masculine energy that's in your life, no one wants this person actually around them. The only people that allow this person in their energy are people that are easily manipulated or people that get something from this person, whether that's like attention, sex, food, alcohol, company. Like if they're really lonely and they don't have anybody around them, they have no friends, this person will be there, but they're using them for whatever reason. This masculine or feminine energy only uses people for what they can do for them. And in your case, this person used you to sort of like climb on your success. This is what I'm getting with the Nine of Cups. Imagine like you win in life and this person raises their glass filled with flowers and is like, hey, praise me, I'm so great. And yet they're not even cheering for this person. They're cheering for you because of all the greatness that you've done. But this person wants the recognition for nothing. They didn't do anything, but yet they want to piggyback off of you because that's, yeah. Fugazis, I swear. Fugazis. Okay. Freaking Fugazis. Okay, the death. Eight of Swords. Yeah, this ending, okay. Both you and this person are in anxiety. This means that this ending is supposed to cancel the anxiety. But what's interesting is that this person is more anxious because this person is lashing out more or will be lashing out more because of their anxiety about this death, this ending. Like not being able to have control over you, over your luck and abundance. This person also is acting all innocent, like this isn't my fault kind of thing. Like I had nothing to do with this. They don't take accountability for any aspect. Like you could be fully accountable for a lot of the things that happened. And I think if you take accountability for you making certain choices that led to these outcomes, then that's the healthy perspective to have. But this person doesn't. So trying to get them to see it is a waste of your time. Four of Wands, 2 Samuel 6. I think that's the king. Is that the king or the queen? Let me see. The king. Okay. The King of Wands. Which is actually, didn't that already come out? I thought I saw the King of Wands and something else. Um. Okay. There was a desire here that the King of Wands produces. The King of Wands produces an energy of desire. An energy of like you take bold action. The King of Wands is not a silent person. This is someone who goes after what they really want, especially their desires, the things that they desire. And I think that this person used a form of desire to convince you that they would be worthy of your Four of Wands, which would be like a house, a home, the stability that you would provide to them, the stability that your connection would provide to them. They wanted to rush things, or you wanted to rush things. The Knight of Cups with the Seven of Wands. They wanted you to fight and battle for a measly little cup. They weren't offering you 10 cups. They were literally offering you like one of their cups, while the other 9 cups are with other people. You see how this woman has like fish jumping around her? In her skirt, there's one. So like she was allowing you to like be, oh, you're there for now, but see the others around her? She wanted you to fight for her and chase her or him like this was your Goliath. Like you were going to defeat this issue. You weren't going to let anything stop you guys from being together. Like this person really gave you this delusion that you were fighting for something. Disagree. But all they did was pull away because you're addicted to the disagreements. You're addicted to the arguments and the fighting. You're addicted to the unhealthy dynamic. You're addicted to the fact that you have to chase for love and you can't just accept that love is real, that the only real love in your life, excuse me, the only real love is when you have to chase after it. The only real love is when you have to fight like it's Goliath. You know, love, real love doesn't just come and land in your lap, right? Doesn't just land there. You actually have to battle and argue and fight. Can you imagine like just love plopping in your lap? God was like, oh, here's a blessing I promised you. And you don't have to fight for it, it's just there. Can you imagine going through your whole life, which I would assume a lot of you have, where you're literally battling to obtain someone's love, attention, and affection in a healthy
They
way?
come.
They come, yeah. You're constantly attracting this type of person into your life because you're telling God and the universe, you're telling Christ and Sophia, you're telling them that, hey, I haven't learned yet that love just comes because I am worthy of it. Love just happens to me because I am genuinely worthy of it. If you believe that Jesus loves you,
Peace.
peace, yes, love is peace and quiet and boredom. Lots and lots of boredom. Peace. You don't have any peace in this situation. You have someone that's clout chasing, someone that's money hungry, someone that is greedy. So they won't give to you, but you have to give to them to prove that you really love them. Nine of Cups, the Feast of Purim, Esther, 9:20:32. Esther. Esther is actually my favorite woman in the Bible. Ooh, gives me the chills. Saying that, strength. And the Knight of Wands.
Is this yours?
Is this yours? Okay, this feminine energy may come back like on her little broken down horse or her pig that she's flying on. When pigs fly, she's gonna try to make them fly for sure, so she can like prove her point. This is how serious she is. She gonna make them fly. Again, female or male. I'm just using she because of the cards. So I apologize if I'm offending anybody. I'm just using, this is just energy. So this individual is interesting. You know, I just noticed this. See how this little baby is like a present? Like a sack, and it has like a ribbon tied around its head.
Visit me.
Visit me. This feminine energy might be enticing you to visit them, spend time with me. If things have been up and down, they're trying to pull, again, masculine or feminine, they're trying to pull the same energy. Fight for me. When you know this person's history, you go and try to fight for them, and they're laying up in bed, you know, on their phone, chatting, chit and chatting to all these fishes in the sea. And the frogs, they're running after frogs trying to find a prince. If this is a woman, this feminine energy is trying to find her Prince Charming. And recently she's been recently trying to find her Prince Charming, and she's running into walls, like she's not getting the attention she's supposed to be looking for. It's the same old frogs and the same old fishes. But you're also getting bored of this, is what I'm picking up here. This person wants attention, and what I was gonna say about this little child with the ribbon around the head, they like to have control over people's minds. So this woman, honestly, if she doesn't get her way, she's gonna freaking pull the ribbon off of this child's head and just let everything be exposed and opened. This is like abuse. This person's very abusive. This person likes to I don't know how to say this, but like they like to mesmerize people. Like this pig has
Enraged.
the button. This feminine is enraged. Okay, that makes sense with the wand. They like to control people, and when they can't, this person gets enraged. The King of Cups here. Oh, snaps. Fell on the floor. 10 of Wands. King of Cups is under a lot of pressure. A lot of pressure. A lot of chaos. They're running away from this environment, the city here, that's like just ran around with chaos. There's just chaos here. There's a key here as well. You could be moving or you're starting a new business. You're obtaining some sort of key in the middle of this chaos. Don't forget to, I know it's going to be weird, you should be eating apples, radishes, carrots, asparagus, zucchini, if you are not allergic to those things. You should be really upping your bulk foods, which would be like fibrous foods. And I'm not talking about eat the apple sauce. Okay, I'm talking about eat the apple whole, where all that fiber is. I'm also seeing strawberries and cherry tomatoes. Something about cherry tomatoes.
Witchcraft.
Witchcraft. Oh, be careful eating with this person. Be careful what they cook you. Witchcraft. This person might be putting things in your food. Because in the background, there's a girl. You can't really see her that well. The little girl in this blue dress. It's like this one here. She's a little girl with the blue dress. And she's all the way in the back. And it looks like the pig or some kind of creature that she's crawling on the floor next to. Looks like that creature's like down for the count. So be careful. This feminine energy could poison you. This masculine energy could poison you, whether that's your mind or your physical body. Okay. If you are under immense stress and pressure, your cortisol is rising in your body. That is only going to mess with your immune system. So, stress, being under lots of stress and being around people that create exorbitant amounts of stress is only slowly killing you or making you sicker. So if you have like migraines, stomach issues, you have heart issues, you have blood pressure issues, all of these things are going to be heavily affected by someone who is purposefully poisoning your environment. Like, look at this other girl. So there's a girl back here trying to help whoever's poisoned on the ground, and then we have a girl here running with this beetle out of town. Like, she's running.
Can you repeat?
This person maybe makes you repeat yourself a lot to the point where you end up forgetting what you guys are arguing about. Like, they want you to forget. This is like weird manipulation tactics. This person has a level of knowledge that they 333 on the time. Yeah, they abuse their knowledge. Ace of Cups and the Seven of Pentacles. You really wanted to build towards this like type of love where it's unconditional. You really wanted to build a solid emotional bond with this person that you've never had. You always wanted that with this person. King of Swords energy on the bottom with the Knight of Cups. You've moved too quickly towards a woman, a Queen of Wands energy. You've moved too quickly, King of Swords, towards the Queen of Wands. Maybe there was lots of intimate passion. Maybe there was whatever. There's something about this person that makes you... Okay. Look at this woman real quick. See this man? When you grow up being belittled your entire life, when you grow up being told you're nothing, you're nobody, you're such a disappointment, I hate you. So I apologize if any of these things that I'm saying are triggering. I do not want to trigger. which I might be. So I'm apologizing for any triggers that I'm causing right now to any of you. But my point I'm trying to make is that because you've listened to those really hateful voices, that's not Jesus. That's not Christ. Christ does not say that to you. Anytime you speaking that sort of vile negativity over yourself and others, that's the devil in you. That's Satan. That's the adversary to good. So you literally worked and waited. You were patiently waiting and have been for this person to change and transform, because that's what the Good Samaritan woman does. She goes to the well and she's transformed by Jesus Christ, our Messiah. And then she goes off and
That's
then,
mine.
yeah, yeah. You just wanted her or him to be yours so badly. That's mine. You wanted to claim this person. This person also has an unhealthy obsession with you. When someone no okay, you know, like when you know someone really loves you and they'll do anything for you, you if you're a narcissist or a psychopath, right? You will cluster B personalities. You will use that person to feel good about yourself all the time while also putting that person down so that you feel even better about yourself. Because you're like, well, you're not perfect, but I am.
Camera.
Camera? Something about a camera? So there might be a camera. Be careful if this person is stalking you or watching you. They could have a camera on you. Camera by the house. Cameras that you I was gonna say this, but I was gonna say before, I felt like maybe someone was watching you with cameras around the house or around the property or wherever you live. They may have cameras that you're not even aware exist. Queen of Feathers. Yeah, this person really acts like they are a peacemaker when really they only want to argue. Yeah. This is the Knight of Pentacles. This person really only comes to you regarding money matters. They try to make peace with you for the sake of money, financial gain, financial security. They use you for money. This is someone.
Nightmare.
This person's a freaking nightmare. Wow, this is so sad. They're only using you for money. You may be literally living in a nightmare, and on this card, if you look at it, she's evil. She's riding this bunny to the point of, look, see the bunny rabbit? She's taken this bunny to the point where his eye or her eye is falling off, and on this little heart here it says, and this bunny has like rips and is stitched up in certain areas. This person has been abused and battered so much where on the thing it says hate me. You okay. You have stayed in a connection where you are allowing someone to abuse you, someone to hate you, because that's what you know. That's all you know. All you know is people putting you down. All you know is people telling you you're not worth anything. All you really know
Please go.
are women that are constantly pulling and pushing, telling you to go, telling you to leave, then getting you to chase them. Because what do? You're looking at the glass as half empty or half full instead of the glass is always refillable. You just have to leave the people that don't fill your glass for you. If you were at a restaurant and the waitress never came to refill your water, how would you feel about that? This feminine
Uncle.
uncle, maybe your uncle, maybe you're talking to your uncle, I don't know. This feminine or this person here that you're dealing with is literally that way. They fill your glass right? They'll fill it up and make you believe that they're going to keep filling it. But the truth is, they're never going to come back to that table and fill it.
Favorable.
Favorable? It's never going to have a favorable outcome with this individual.
Your hand.
Your hand? Oh. Favorable? They act like their hand in marriage is a favorable outcome for the other person. Like, I'm doing you a favor. I'm doing you a favor by marrying you. I'm doing you a favor by getting engaged with you. I'm doing you a favor by making you the step parents to my children. I'm doing you a favor for you even being my friend. If you guys are just friends, I'm doing you favors. Like, this person uses the help that they would give. Like, Jesus tells us to help people. This person uses the help that they would give to others. Just human decency. And I'm doing you favors, so you owe me. This is how they control people. Masculine or feminine, this person is dead here. Here's the death card with the King of Coins. They want you to be on your ass. They don't want you to have anything. Sounds like a narcissist, for sure.
Happiness.
This person, I don't even know if this person feels happiness. They might need to be evaluated for psychopathy. They want your happiness to die. They want your money to die. See how he's the King of Coins? He's got all the green, all the money. Everybody's working for him. He's of high status. He's the one people come to when they need help and assistance. Genesis 41:41-57. Joseph in charge of Egypt. You're in charge of something. You could run anything. You could have your own business. You could be an entrepreneur. You can, manage, because that's what running things is. You can manage things, or a company. Take that how it resonates. But this person wants all of that. Okay. I don't know if you have a past with this person or if this was like a newer connection and they hoodwinked you. You basically got hoodwinked is how I describe it.
Desk.
Desk. Yeah. You could be sitting at your desk. But they literally want to destroy your life. Death. They want death upon you. They want death upon you. They want your anxiety to be skyrocketing. They want you to feel like your life is over. They want to feel like your money is destroyed or you have nothing. Because guess what? You ate the apple. You took a bite.
Curse.
And they cursed you. So if anything bad has been happening, it's because they cursed you. You cursed yourself. Emperor energy here. 8 of Wands. You could be connecting with Holy Spirit, the Father. You could be communicating with someone. Ace of Cups. This person literally, yeah, interesting. Okay, any last messages? Oh. The Hanged Man in reverse. Or is that Temperance? No, that's Temperance, excuse me, in reverse. This person is completely unbalanced. The sun. Imagine like the worst part of the sun. You're out in the sun and you get sunburn. Imagine your worst sunburn. This is that person. This person is like the worst sunburn of your life. Your skin is peeling.
Am I a ghost?
Am I a ghost? Yes, you are a ghost. What is your name? If you are a ghost, if you are not in heaven, there's a possible chance that you're not actually a soul, that you are a Nephilim. Not everybody who reads cards is intelligent. So, anyway. Yeah, there is no balance with this individual. They feed off of people like a wasp.
Drowned.
Drowned? They drown people purposefully. They test people all the time. They will literally like stand on your head and push your head under the water so that you drowned. They literally want death. Like, imagine your worst enemy pretending like they love you so they can destroy you because it brings them joy. You literally are dealing with the devil and their children. The devils and their children. Six of Wands. See, there's like a sad victory here. The victory for this person, something about Saint Benedict. I don't know if that matters to anybody here.
I'm in pain.
In pain? From what? Yeah, it's, see the pain in her face? Like, this is supposed to be a victory. This is, no one's there. There is no victory in this situation. It's like a barren victory. You literally will be victorious in a situation, but no one is there to support you, to cheer you on. It feels like the love that's there for you is like off to the side, and
Can you repeat?
And you can't see it. What's your name? Yeah, this person is gonna like make you repeat yourself, or they have. High Priestess. This person's nasty. You would never want to marry somebody like
Interesting.
this. Mm-hmm. The Hierophant, the Ten of Swords, and the Ace of Swords. This person has a really sharp tongue. They're very nasty, very conniving. They'll stab you in your face, behind your back. They will strip you of your identity. They will get others to bully you.
Outside.
Outside. Something about E3, 3E. This person wants people to worship them, and if you don't worship them, then they'll stab you, they'll belittle you, they'll put you down. Okay, but what you don't see is that there is a new beginning for you. There is a lucky opportunity that's sort of like popping up. And it's going to bring the 10 of Cups. As you leave this rat behind, quite literally this rat. 8 of Pentacles, you're going to be in a situation that's very stable. Financially, emotionally, spiritually. You're going to be working really, really hard towards that goal. And obtaining that outcome that you're seeking. But you're running away. See, Saint Benedict is very significant here for somebody. You're running away from the chaos. And you're going to leave this like sad little
desk.
You're going to leave this person behind. A desk. 3 of Swords. You're going to leave this person behind. Because you know that they just want to stab you. You know they just want to bring you pain. And so you're going to make your final and last call, which is to leave this person out. You're going to taxidermy them, not literally. Please don't literally do anything crazy like that, but like you're going to pin them up on your, you know, like when they say notches. That's so horrible. Notches on a belt for a man. This is different. This is like the wall of shame. You're going to pin this person up on the wall of shame because you're going towards a Queen of Cups, which matches the King of Cups energy that already popped out with the
It's warm.
10 of Pentacles. It's really warm there with this individual. Whoever you're, whatever situation. This could be money, just finances. You're going to like find peace. If there is a relationship coming in, because that's what you're seeking, you're going to find that stability, that 10 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles energy, where it is happy stability, where you are valued, where there's fun and enjoyment. And it's going to be with someone as loving and as strong. This person will kill the dragon for you. Ooh, ooh, boy, I love you so.
That's mine.
Yeah, that's mine. So I don't know where the dragon lady went. I don't remember where I put her card.
Choose.
Well, anyway, so that dragon lady that I pointed out, she was the Queen of Wands. This is that dragon, but this other woman is killing her. This other feminine energy. So you are coming into, with this Queen of Cups energy, is going to slay the dragon for you. Like, her goodness is going to slay any sort of bad things that you have to say about yourself. And they'll tell you the truth. They're going to be honest. They're going to communicate and speak up. You might be communicating with this person. The Lovers, the Ace of Pentacles, the Five of Cups. So this could be Nine of Swords. This could be someone that you have anxiety about. In the Hanged Man, like things are on hold. 3, because there's a third party.
He won't leave.
Oh, he won't leave? Okay. Well, whoever this masculine is, he's either not leaving this situation yet, he won't leave because he's not seeing this for what, the forest for the trees. But he eventually will, and whomever, whether that's you feminine or masculine, whoever this energy resonates, there's a person that's not leaving a situation that's really toxic for them, or they are in between. They're sort of like in that limbic phase in their season.
Are you trying?
Are you trying? The question is, why aren't you leaving? Are you trying to leave? And what are you doing about it? Because you're drowning yourself by allowing this person to drown you and to take advantage of you and to control you. All right, I'm going to leave it there. Bye.
Lost in this cosmic abyss, my mind takes flight. Dark echoes pulsating, setting the